All right, have and have not fans, if you haven't done so already, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button as well as the bell notification icon. Yes, the bell notification icon, click on it. That way you'll be sure to get notifications on your phone, laptop, iPod, tablet, whatever, that a new video or live stream is being done on the channel. That way you don't miss out on anything when I post it. That way you're kept in the loop on any news leaked about the show between now and when it returns on August 14th. Now this video is kind of a branch off from the video I did, the black dress. That did extremely well. The episode leaks the black dress. I had the picture of Mama Rose and the Malones as the thumbnail. And a lot of people have been asking me, Jeremy, you know, based off the fact that the Malones are going to find out what happened to Vinny, and they have a new target, so we can assume that new target is going to be Wyatt, due to the fact that, hey, he was the one that put Uncle Vinny in critical condition in the hospital. Now, a lot of people have been saying, what do you think is going to happen? Are they going to go after just Wyatt, or is it going to be a situation where they're going to go after Jim and possibly the Cryer family? Now, what I find very interesting and foreshadowing, and Tyler Perry does this a lot, and it goes back to what, you know, Hannah says, you know, every now and then as a Christian, you know, the whole, like, you just spoke your own demise or your own bad luck into, you know, reality. Basically, when you're talking down or bad to someone and describing what you're going to do to them or what you hope happens to them, that usually flips around and that happens to the person saying it. For example, if you really pay attention to the dialogue that Jim and Vinny exchanged to each other in jail, you know, Jim was like, look, I know the Malones. I know what they're about. They will come after you. You think you're safe in jail? They will get to you in here, son. And then they'll take everything you know and love, everything you have, and destroy it and burn it and laugh while they're doing it. And just looking at how Jim is describing it, it really does show that, hey, that's exactly what's going to happen to him, because the Malones are going to come after Wyatt. And like Jim said, just because Wyatt's in jail doesn't mean he's safe. That is absolutely true. Go back to season 3 at the very end of the cliffhanger. Well, not the cliffhanger, but the end of the finale. Jim, earlier, an episode before, no, actually, I think that same episode, called Mama Rose asking for a bloodbath. And then as an extension, Mama Rose later said that, you know, they own the police. Now, remember that Terrell, the cop that let Toxic, that jail rape, oh, excuse me, the jail convict that rapes people, put him in the same cell as Wyatt and raped him. You know, Veronica was the reason for that. Jim had both of them killed, and you're probably wondering, how did he do it within the jail cell? Now, remember, he called Mama Rose. Mama Rose obviously pulled those strings at the jail, and then that's how they got killed. Now, if the Malones find out Wyatt Cryer was the one that did this and he's in jail, Wyatt is not going to be safe. Like, for all they know, you know, right now we see that Wyatt's in a cell with a bunch of other people, and he's wearing the classic orange jail outfit. Wyatt might get called to an interrogation room. Wyatt might get called into a personal cell, and then that's when he's taken out. Who knows? And that's very interesting because, you know, Wyatt, his whole thing is, you know, hey, if I go down, everybody else is coming with me. I'm going to spill all this tea, but will he get a chance to do it? And even if he did, would it be believable due to the fact that he's a recovering addict? Who knows? But all I'm saying is Wyatt is not going to be safe. And as you know, hey, Jim literally shooting his mouth off about this and that, it's going to happen to him. It's going to happen to him. Everything he told Vinny is going to happen to him. Now, that doesn't mean Vinny's completely safe now. Like, even though he's off the quote-unquote charges for what happened to Vinny, keep in mind he still owes the money to the Malones. Will he get that $45,000 back? Remember what the cop took off him when they arrested him? I don't know. If he doesn't, he's really screwed, but I think that he would get the money back. I'm not 100% sure, but if he gets the money back, please, Vinny, stop carrying it around in your damn pocket. Man, especially with Melissa, you know, I'm going to say out of commission because we don't know if she's dead. It's only you and Hannah in the house, so you can at least put it in a drawer somewhere safe. My gosh. But anyway, looking back at the whole scenario, I think that Jim might be in danger as well, not just because what Wyatt told Katheryn in an earlier episode, like, look, if I get arrested and whatnot, Dad's going to go down with me, because remember, he was there trying to help cover up the murder as well. Remember, this was before we found out he was still alive, so let's just say murder. And if that's the case, you know, Jim is going to get in trouble. And not only that, he's going to be in even worse trouble with the Malones, because at the beginning of the season, him and David were trying to figure out how to get back on Mama Rose's good side. And now, given the fact that Jim's son almost murdered one of the Malones and Jim tried to cover it up, I don't think it's going to be too good with Jim. And I would love, and me and Chandler talked about this several times, you know, in previous months, about the whole, we want to see Katheryn and Mama Rose come face to face. That would be awesome. I mean, are those two secretly related? Did their fathers know each other? Things like that. That would be awesome to see. Would Katheryn step up in order to save her son and husband? I don't know. And I mean, to be honest, I forget Jim, but for Wyatt, I could see her doing that. Due to the fact that after that speech she gave Wyatt in the psych ward before she had him arrested, yeah, I feel that I feel like Katheryn would step up to protect her family. And I feel that the Malones, there was a scene in a video, an episode a while back. Remember, it was Sandy Malone, the guy that Mitch went to talk to about the whole, has anybody ever given the money back without interest? And in the trailer for the next episode, we see Sandy and a bunch of Malones get up, yo, we got to move or something like that. And they all got up and went and ran. That didn't occur in the episode it was supposed to. So I'm assuming that those Malones are going to get up and go on the move after they find out what happened to Vinny. That's my theory right there. But yeah, guys, let me know in the comments section below. Do you think the Malones are just going to go after Wyatt and then Jim, or are they going after the entire family? And remember that Jim, the police got the video footage of Jim and Wyatt walking out of the bar. So I'm pretty sure the Malones will put 2 and 2 together, even without Wyatt running his mouth. But as always, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and I'll talk to you all soon.